Hi everyone, it's Declan here from Central YMCA. I hope you're having a good Wednesday and keeping safe and staying well. So today's session, I'm going to do a little bit of a circuit training session. So we'll focus on the upper body today more than the lower body. In a previous video, we did predominantly lower body exercises. So today I thought we'll do a little bit of a circuit. So we'll add in some cardio intervals and we'll get you moving. So remember, as always, if you have any injuries or conditions, please listen for any options. Look after yourselves. For this session, what you're going to need is either some hand weights if you have them at home, or I'm going to use some water bottles. And if you use water bottles, you can either have them filled up halfway or all the way to the top, just to obviously listen to your body. I'm also going to ask that you have a broom or even just a mop handy as well, because you'll be amazed at what you can do with equipment that you have at home. So let's also create some space around us so you're safe, and have some water on hand as well if you need to have a drink midway through the session. I will give a water break at least once or twice, but if you need water break, obviously you listen to your body. So we're going to do as always the warm-up first, just to get all the joints, the muscles mobilized, get the heart rate up a little bit. I'm not going to have music playing, but if you want to have a bit of music playing in the background, obviously go for it. It just gets you moving and helps with your getting into the session. So choose whatever you feel comfortable doing. Make sure you've got some comfortable clothing, supportive shoes, and you've got, as I said, space around you. Starting off, standing nice and tall. Just take a few seconds here to think about drawing the abdominals in. You've always got that core connection during the session. You're never ever letting the abdominals go, because they'll support your spine and also reduce any risk of injury and just keep the posture nice and tall. As we do that, we're going to just march it out on the spot. And again, just go at your own pace. We will go into a little bit of a light jog, but I will give options here as well. And you can always come back to a march on the spot if you need to, just to keep the heart rate at a reasonable level. Start to move your wrists a little bit, maybe move your fingers, do a couple of wrist circles here, just to get off the smaller joints moving, keeping everything loosened up. Move those fingers and get some movement going. As you march it out, start to walk the legs out wide, walk them back in. Walk the legs out wide and walk them back in. So just keep doing that now at your own pace, just to get a little bit of movement around the hips. Slight bend in the elbows, body weight shifting side to side here, keeping those abs nice and tight, keeping the chest lifted. Last two and last one. Lovely work. Stay with the march on the spot for now. Take the arms to the side, palms face forward, heel dig with the bicep curl. So we're just going to tap the heel down and at the same time bring the elbows into the side of the body and go into a bicep curl movement. Just a couple of heel digs with the bicep curl movement. Keep that pace going. Nice and strong through that body. Excellent. Make sure the heel taps down, so no sort of heavy thudding moves. Getting some ankle movement going here. Chest remains lifted. Keep that pace. Last three. Last two. And last one. Good. Now from here, place your fingers on your shoulders and just do a couple of gentle butterfly movements forwards a few times and then back a few times, just to mobilize your shoulder joints. So again, if this feels uncomfortable or you have a shoulder injury, you can just keep your arms to the side and just do some shoulder rolls here, just to get some mobility around the shoulders. Keeping that chest lifted, keeping that spine lengthened, and then from here, side tap it out. The arms kind of reach out to the side here, just again to get some movement around the shoulder and chest area. Point the toe down as you tap it out to the side. Keep that chest lifted. Now we can stay here if you like, or I'm going to up it now and we're going to take it into a step touch. So here's your step touch. Let's go. So we step touch, the arm movement is the same. Pushing it out, keeping that pace. Nice and strong. Okay, we're going to change the arm direction now. We're going to push forward and back. Forwards and back. Into like a chest press movement. Getting the chest muscles to move. We're going to do a single arm now. So reach, reach. Single arm reach. Good work. Keep that pace. Hopefully you're starting to feel a little bit warmer. And then from here, hands on your hips, step touch. Good. Double side step. So we're going to take 2 steps to the side. Here we go. Nice and slow. 1, 2. The arms are just pushing and pulling forwards and back. Nice and strong, keeping the abdominals tight. Lovely. This is your last one. Back to the step touch. Good. Now, march it out on the spot. We can just take it into a forward march. You can march forward for 2 or 3 steps with a clap. You go for 1, 2, 3, stop. Or you can do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll the arms now. Last one. Lovely. Stick with the march on the spot. Take the legs nice and wide. Toe tap here, just side to side. We're going to do some rotation for the upper body. So have a look. We're just going to reach to the side. Nice and easy. Just to get the spine moving a little bit. Now again, if this feels a little bit uncomfortable, the option now, which you can all do if you like, is just to hold still, take the arms up, rotate, center, rotate. You can always take it down a notch or 2. We just want to get some movement in the spine. Last 3, last 2, and last 1. Good work. Move your hips a little bit here. Start to loosen them up. Excellent. Now, have a look. We're going to take it into hamstring curl, just to get the knee joints moving. So even though we're not doing a lot of lower body work, we're still warming the body up, just getting everything loosened up. If the arm movement's a little bit much, you can keep your hands on your hips and just do body weight shifting side to side. Getting those knees to open up. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. March it out. Have a look. Here's your next move. Knee raise with a step in the middle. Watch if you need to by marching on the spot. We're going to lift the knee up, step it out, lift the knee up, alternating. So working the hip flexor, lower abdominals. Three more. 2 more. Last one. Good. March it out here. You can stay with the march on the spot if you like. Just keep going at this pace. Or we can start to take it into a light little jog, shaking out those wrists. And again, you can remain on one spot, or if you're feeling up for it and you've got space, just jog forwards and back a couple of times. This is the last part of the warm-up now. Keeping that pace, focusing on your breath. Forwards and back a couple of times, or remember that walk on the spot is absolutely fine. Excellent, good. Almost there. The warm-up. Okay, last one. And release. Lovely. All right. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit warmer. Shake out the hips. Just do a couple of arm circles now. So reach the arms forward a couple of times here. And then we can reverse the direction, reach the arms back, opening up the chest, and just getting some movement through the upper back and shoulders. And release, roll out the shoulders. Brilliant work. All right. First circuit exercise we're going to do for the upper body. We're going to have a look. We're going to pick up our weights now. And the option, or our water bottles, or whatever you have, you don't have to use weights. You can just use your body weight for these. It's absolutely fine to not use any resistance. So from here, we're going to lift forward, lower down. So we're going to start off with both arms, frontal raise, hitting the front of the shoulder and the front of the chest. You can soften the knees, keep everything nice and strong through the upper body. Now we're going to change. We're going to do a single arm lower, single arm. So again, just alternate. Ideally, it should come to about shoulder level. So we're not throwing the weight up, keeping the movement controlled, slow. Palm is facing down. Okay, you've got 3 more, got 2 more, and you've got 1 more. Roll out the shoulders, loosen up your neck a little bit if you need to. Next move, lateral raise. Bend the knees. Now have a slight lean forward from the hips. Keep the tummy muscles tight. We're going to lift and we're going to lower down. So again, to about shoulder height. Keep the chin parallel. So working through the upper back shoulders here. Keep everything smooth. No throwing the weights up. If you're using hand weights, you have a rest if you need to, and you come back in. So lift. Okay, we're going to change it now. We're going to do single arm, single arm, single arm. And again, it's to shoulder height only. So please don't kind of lift it up to above the head. That's going up too high. 3 more. Good. I can feel it in the side of my shoulders. 2 more. And 1 more. Excellent. Roll out the shoulders again. Place your weights down. We're going to do a little bit of cardio now. Shake it out. So you've got an option here. Your low intensity option for cardio is a step touch. We did this in the warm-up. That's absolutely fine to do. If you're feeling a little more energetic and you have no knee, hip, ankle injuries, you can do a side hop. A little hop to the side. Nice and easy. Soft knees as you land. The arms can swing forward and back. This is for about a minute, people. So I'm watching my phone as a stopwatch, just over halfway. So the cardio intervals are going to be around about a minute, maybe a little less, as we move. 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. Excellent work. Step it out. Lovely. Good. All right. Picking up our weights again. We're going to combine those 2 first moves now. Have a look. Soft knees, chest up, abs tight. 1 arm side, 1 arm in front, you lower. Then you switch. So it is a frontal raise combined with lateral. You just keep that flow smooth and controlled. So in line with the shoulders. So just the body will do a slight rotation here. Try and just keep the hips facing forward. It's just a nice way to loosen up through the front of the shoulders and working along the upper back side of shoulders. 3 more. Good. 2 more. Last one now, and 1 more. Fantastic. Roll out the shoulders, turn your head side to side, loosen up your neck a little bit. If it's feeling a little bit stiff, look down, look up. Just get some movement around the neck joint just to loosen up. All right, broom time. So we're going to start moving shoulders. So we're going to hold on to whatever you have, a broom or the end of a mop, or even just a long pole. Now bend your knees, have it slightly close to the body, not too close, probably about a foot's space in front. You're going to bend the knees. We're going to do a row to the side. So that's the move now. You can see how my elbow is coming out to the side. So we're pulling in. There's a slight squeeze through the upper back and shoulders. Keep the eye line forward. Pull. You row. So it's kind of like you're rowing a boat on a lake. Same type of move here. Really focus on drawing the shoulder blades gently back. Keep the knees soft. If the broom starts to move away, just bring it in towards you a little more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. Good. Now twirl it round. Stand tall. Soft shoulders. We're going to do an upright row. Then we're going to gently turn the palms up to the ceiling. We're going to reach up and do 2 reps. And we're going to come down again. So we'll do that again. All right, so we lift up. You allow the palms to face up. You push up for 2. And you reverse that upright row. So again, upright row, you clean. You push up for 2, working the shoulder joints again. Release all the way down. So let's keep that movement going. And breathe. Release. Upright row. Clean. 2 pushes. So 2 shoulder press. Release. And again, upright row. Turn. 2 pushes. And reverse. 2 more. Upright row. Clean. Palms up to the ceiling. 2 pushes up. Don't lock the elbow as you reach up. Release down. 1 more. Upright row. Good. And then reverse the move. Place that broom down again. About a foot span away from the body. Bend your knees. And we row again. So just gently, almost like in a semi-squat position. So the weight's in the heels. Lower back is lengthening. You pull. And you pull. And again, if the broom moves away from you, just draw it back. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Release, stand tall. Pop that to the side for me. Shake it out. All right. Next bit of cardio. So your low intensity option here is to do a box step. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Just keeping it nice and easy. You can punch the arms forward here as you go out, out, in, punch, punch, back, back. That is your low intensity option. So still moving here. This is for about a minute. If you want to go a little bit harder, you can go a little bit harder. And you can add a little bit of a hop at the top if you like. Keep the elbows bent. Good, lovely. So it's a wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Out, out, in. Jazz hands if you like here. Give yourself a little wave. Move those smaller joints, wrists, fingers. Good, lovely, nice work. Water break coming up. 10 seconds. Add that hop if you like. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely work. March it out. Have a water break if you need to. Good work. All right. Let's repeat that exercise. So, just a reminder, you've got your upright row. You twirl and you do 2 push-ups up to the ceiling. You reverse down. Yeah. Picking up the broom again. You can also do this with hand weights if you like, but it's quite nice to have a full length kind of pole in front of you when you do this. So, up, round, 2 pushes. And again, up, twirl, 2 pushes up. Reverse. Up, round, 2 pushes up. Remember not to lock the elbow as the arms reach overhead. Let's do 3 more. Really work the top of the shoulders. Release. 2 more. Reverse. 1 more. Good. And then release. Down. Excellent work. Fantastic. All right. So we've kind of got our shoulders working. We've got our upper back working a little bit here as well. So we're going to work on your biceps and your triceps now. So again, picking up your weights or your water bottles or whatever you're using, making sure you've got a strong grip. Feet about hip width apart. Chest is lifted, abs in. Bicep curl up, you lower down. Bicep curl up and you lower down. So again, you're focusing on squeezing the front of the arm as you bring them up towards the shoulders without tensing your shoulders up. Just contract those biceps, squeeze, lower. Keep your wrists nice and strong, so don't allow the wrists to move. Now we're going to change this and do a single arm alternating. Bicep curl, lower. Bicep curl and lower. So keeping the elbows tight, nice and slow. Good, lovely work. Squeeze and squeeze. Squeeze, good work. Now, here's your challenge. Have a little rest. You can repeat that. Otherwise, we're going to extend the arms forward like this. We're going to bicep curl in and out. So it changes the range of movement. You can see now the front of the shoulder is working. So I'm going to do this from the side. They're hitting the top of the shoulders. This can be challenging, so by all means, go back to the first move and allow the arms to lengthen down and just repeat. This is really just working a little bit of shoulder and your biceps. Let's do 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more, and then lower down. Shoulder roll out, have a little break. Just give your hands a bit of a rest. If you're feeling a little bit stiff, interlock your fingers, and just do a little bit of a mobility move now. So just kind of, you can push the arm palms down and then rotate them up, palms down, palms up, just to kind of loosen up your shoulders a little bit and just keep everything nice and loose and relax. Shake out those hands. Okay, we're going to work the back of the arms now, your triceps. So we've done this in previous videos, but it's always good to revisit. That was my broom, don't worry about that. So we're going to have our feet parallel. We're going to bend our knees. Okay, we're going to look forward, chest is up. Elbows into the side of the body. Now look up. All we're going to do, forearms go back, forearms come in. You can see how my elbows don't move. So it's tricep, extension, or kick back, squeeze. Keep the chest lifted. Exhale as you go back. Breathe out. Try not to hold your breath when you do these movements. Just keep a nice fluid breath pattern as you extend those arms back. Good. Squeezing the triceps, keeping the shoulders soft as you do it. And now we're going to change it, and you guessed it, we're going to do a single arm and then a single arm. So we're going to alternate. So facing forward, you do one arm back, in, other arm back and in. So again, slight lean forward, but your eye line is fixed forward. So really working the back of the arm. 3, squeeze, 2, and 1. Come up, shoulder roll out. Pop your weights down. Excellent work. All right. Your next cardio move, which is for 1 minute, just to loosen everything up. It's a nice easy one. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Just to get a little bit of rotation through the upper body and just to work lower abdominals. So squeeze, lift. And you can make it more dynamic by adding a little bit more of a hop. But if that's too much, you just keep everything low impact. And if the rotation feels uncomfortable, just tap. So you've got lots of options here. You've got just under 30 seconds left. Choose what you feel is comfortable or is safe for you. Get those hip flexors moving. Lovely. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely work. Shake it all out. Water break again if you like. Good. Now, we're going to work on those chests. We're going to throw in some upper back again. So we've done our biceps, triceps. So have a look. I would like you to have the weights to the side. And again, you know your options. Forget about the weights if you need to. You take the arms out. Palms then face forward. Soft knees. Draw in. Open out. So you're squeezing the breastbone. Keep the weights in the corner of your eye as the arms go out. So you don't want to be hyperextending the shoulders here. So you should see in the corner of your eye, your thumb, you're almost rounding forward. So from the side, squeeze, work the chest, squeeze. You should feel that through the front of the shoulder as well. 3 more, almost there. 2, so close. 1, have a break. God, that was tough, but good. Roll shoulder, roll out, loosen up. All right, second chest move. Have a look this time around. Bring the elbows up, so they're just below the shoulders at about 90 degrees, soft knees. You squeeze, you open. So the elbows meet in front, almost kiss each other at the top, and you squeeze and open, squeeze. So feel like working the chest. You can do a single arm if you like, or just keep doing both arms. We'll add in some single arms to finish. You've got 3, you've got 2, and you've got 1, and then release down. Woo! Shoulder roll out, good, nice. Shake out those hands, roll out the shoulders, and just have a little break. If it feels good now, just do a couple of gentle arm swings forward, just to loosen up the shoulder and the chest, and then you can take the arm back. Whatever feels comfortable, remember, do the same on the other side. Just reach the arm forward. And again, you can reach the arm back. Nice and easy, nice and slow. And then just release. Shake out the hands again a little bit. Roll out the shoulders. Shake out the legs. Good work. All right. So we're almost there, everyone. You've done brilliantly on upper body. It's been tough, but we're almost there. So last move, we're going to work a little bit of the upper back and as well as along the mid part of the spine. So I'm showing you from the side. You're going to have the feet parallel, knees bent. We're going to lean forward, single arm rows. So one arm comes in. Keep looking forward. You can see how the elbow just brushes my rib cage. Again, single arm, squeeze. Now do both arms together. Allow the shoulders to gently draw in. Keep the head up. You can drop the chin slightly here so we're not hyperextending your neck. Strong pull in. Single arm again, please. 5, 4, good work. 3, 2, and 1. Good, lovely. All right, from here, take the arms up and then gently open, out, close. Lift, open, close, release. Lift, open, close, release. So it's kind of combining some of the other moves, except now we're just making them a little bit more dynamic. Remember, you can lose the weights if you're feeling tired. Okay, last 3, last 2, and last 1, and then just release. Woo. Good work. Have a little break. Roll out the shoulders, move your wrists again a little bit. Okay, nice easy bit of cardio. We're almost at the end. So you can stick with a march on the spot here. Just keep the body moving. If you feel up to it, you can do your side taps here. We did these in the warm-up. So whatever feels good for you. If you've got some space in front of you and behind you, or in your living room or bedroom, wherever you are, you can just take it into a bit of a jog forwards and back. Nice and easy. And then again, the next option here is just jog to the side. Yep, so you can turn around and jog the other way. So just changing the direction that you're going in. So just play with that, a little bit of cardio. You can punch the arms forward here a little bit if you feel up to it. If not, just keep the arms loose. Remember those side jogs. Got about 25 seconds left on your cardio. Last 10. And recover. Woo. Keep the legs moving, march it out. Grab a drink, everyone. That was good. Excellent work. All right. Last upper body exercise now, finishing off the upper back shoulders. This time around, your palms are facing inward. Bend your knees, please. Suck your belly in, look forward. Spine is long. Tighten the abdominals in. Lift up. So it's like the upright row we did earlier, but because of the slight lean forward, we're just changing the range of movement here. So the elbows may come up only halfway, and that's fine. Just take them up to a point where you can feel your upper back, shoulders working. If the lean forward is too much on your lower back, stay upright and just do a gentle upright row. But the elbows need to lead, please. So the elbows need to lead. Good, lovely. 3 more. Pull up. 2 more. And 1 more. And then you release. Good work. Shake out everything, loosen up. Again, do a little bit of a spine twist here if it feels good. Just to loosen up now. We've done quite a good workout. It's coming up for about, I think, just over 30 minutes that we've done. And we've just focused on the upper body and obviously our cardiovascular exercises with the jogs and the box steps, etc. We've done well. So what I want you to do now, we're going to go into a bit of a cool down. So roll up the shoulders. Keep the legs moving, but just take the leg movement down a little bit, so not too much. Shake out your wrists again. Interlock your fingers. You can push down and then just pull up. So palms face down and then palms face up as you come up. So just opening up the wrists a little bit. Breathing through it. Allowing the breath to relax a little bit now. Good, nice. Excellent. Stand tall. Reach the arm, one arm up, one arm down, and just look up towards the ceiling. Just a little bit of gentle mobility for your shoulders again. Work the upper body hard. So just do a nice, easy, gentle stretch out. Reach, lower. Reach, lower. 1 more. And this is your last one. Good. Roll out the shoulders. Okay. Shake out the hands. Just walk it forward or walk on the spot a little bit. Consciously let your breathing start to slow down now. I've built up a little bit of a sweat, so hopefully you have as well. Just let everything relax. Let everything loosen up. Okay, your last walk forward. And then we're going to stay here. We're going to do some upper body stretches. So remember on the YouTube channel, when you go to your playlist button, which is on the home page, you click on that, you will see a couple of different options. There's chair-based, there is strength training sessions, there's technique sessions that you can look at as well. And I did do an upper body shoulder stretch workout, I think 2 weeks ago. So have a look at that if you've missed it and have a go, particularly at this time if your shoulders are feeling a little bit tight or a little bit stiff. So the first exercise, the first stretch, I'd like you to take one arm up, drop it behind your head. This is your tricep stretch. So you've got an option here. You can either take the other arm and gently hold the top of the elbow and just draw it back. If this is uncomfortable, take this arm and hold it from the front and push back, or just allow the arm to support itself on the shoulder and stay here. So if you have a shoulder injury, listen to the options. I'm going to turn around so you can see where I am. Just resting at kind of the nape of my neck. Just stretch out those triceps. Chin drops down, and then you're going to release down. Take the other arm up, bend the elbow. Either come up from the top, you know your options, or you can just gently come up from the front, or just support the elbow and hold there. So you've got whatever feels good for you, just do that. Feel that stretch through the back of the arm. And then just gently release the arms down. Good. Now, next one for the shoulder. take one arm, cross it over the chest. With the other arm, gently draw it in. Don't force it, just draw it in gently. Feel a stretch through the side of your shoulders. Look forward, breathe into the stretch. So it should feel a nice gentle pull, just where I'm turning there through the side of the shoulder. And then gently release. Take the other arm, draw it in. You can move a little bit of the wrist here a little bit as well if you like. And then release. Roll the shoulders out a little bit, loosen up. Okay, next one we're going to do, going to do the chest stretch. So you've got the options here. So you can either have the arms just out to the side, look forward. This may be enough for some of you to do, and that's fine. Either pop your hands into your jeans pockets, where my hands are, or you can interlock your fingers and just draw the arms away. Look forward. Drop the chin. Breathe into the stretch now. It's a lovely one to do if you're feeling a little tight around the chest. And then release forward. And just roll a little bit here. And roll out the shoulders. Now, for the upper back, we're going to do a new stretch today. So I just want you to cross the arms like this. Hold on to the shoulders. And then allow the shoulders to soften down. You can look towards the floor. So that's the move. And when you're doing this, you can kind of almost round forward a little bit, and your eye line goes towards the floor. It's just a nice one to do to open up the upper back and shoulders. And then from here, take note of which arm is underneath, because you're going to swap them now. So you're going to release your arm. You're going to take the arm that was underneath, place that on top. Hold on to the shoulders, gently drop down, just round through the upper back here, breathe into it. You can rock your hips a little bit here as well if you like, just loosen them up, and then just release the arms out, roll the shoulders, loosen up your neck again, look up, look down, just get some movement in the neck. Okay, we're going to do a roll down now, so this is optional. You may want to watch. The aim here is you bend your knees. Now, if you have any blood pressure issues, maybe do this one seated on a chair. So if you've got a chair close by, just do it seated. Otherwise, watch, and we'll do it twice. Place your hands on your thighs. Drop your chin down. Bend your knees, and just roll through your spine gently. Once you've gone far enough, you can just hang there. Just kind of rock side to side, wriggle your fingers here, keep your knees bent, keep the abdominals gently contracted, hold still, and then we roll back up, vertebra by vertebra. Your head comes up last, and you take a few seconds just to rebalance. Look up, don't look down. From the side, we'll repeat that. And again, you can also just do this. You can hold on and just round. This is fine as well. Just let the head hang. Don't look around too much. Just let the head hang. Otherwise, come with me. Bend the knees. Roll out the shoulders. Slide the hands down. And you can just gently, again, roll side to side here a little bit. You can see how my spine is relaxing, my lower back. And then slowly come back up. Let your head come up last. You rebuild your spine, shoulders soften at the top, look forward, and then just release. Take a few seconds to just let everything calm down. Breathe in. Inhale the arms up. Exhale out. One more. Inhale. Exhale out. And again, one more. Inhale. And exhale out. And release. Roll out the shoulders. Good. Lovely. So I hope you enjoyed that. Your new broom, your new contraption. So remember that exercise? I think I'll do a technique video on this one. But just a reminder, we did that, we turned, and we did 2 pushes up. Okay, that was the new one on this video that I've done. Okay. So thank you very much for joining in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for keeping the comments coming, for sharing and liking the videos, and thank you for staying engaged with us and supporting the charity during these very, very strange and difficult times. Please keep letting me know what you would like to see more of. That was an upper body sort of circuit session that we did, focusing mainly on our upper body muscles. And I've also done another chair-based supple strength with some yoga as well, which will go up on the YouTube channel hopefully later this week. All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a lovely Wednesday. Take care, stay safe, and I hope to see you soon back at the club. Thank you. Bye-bye.